So what's up with you?
I mentioned at the top of the show, I am getting loopy today.
That's not
so
unusual.
much fun, but I don't drink. So we were looking in Mama Aleene's archives because I said to Heidi, you know, all of those cone wreaths that you see everybody making and all of their blogs these days.
They're kind of out of books or out of newspaper.
Right, you just roll them into kind of a tube. Well, we went back looking in the Mama Aleene's archives, and she had something similar, but they were smaller. And
Then we got sidetracked.
I know, we got totally sidetracked. So I thought, well, all right, what can I grab out of my supplies quickly, and Heidi's supplies quickly, to be able to make a last-minute holiday decor? So I created this scrapbook paper loop tree and wreath. For this project, I am using the Aleene's Original Tacky Glue in the gold bottle. This is an all-purpose glue. It starts white and dries clear. It's very, very versatile, very durable, and it's perfect for this project. You will also need several pieces of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper that are printed on both sides. Cut them in half so that you have 6-inch by 12-inch pieces, and then you will cut them down into 1/2-inch strips. So I have 1/2-inch by 6-inch, 1/2-inch by 4-inch, and 1/2-inch by 2-inch. For the base of the wreath, you can use a styrofoam wreath, or you can cut a wreath shape from cardboard. You want to paint the base, whether you're using styrofoam or cardboard, and then you want to cover it with a piece of your scrapbook paper. The next thing to do is to start creating the loops. And to do that, I am going to pour out a puddle of glue. This is a quick and easy way to apply glue to your paper strips. The paper that I've chosen is black on one side and ivory on the other. So when I create my loops, I want to keep that in mind and create them all in the same direction. So for the first loops, I want to put the dark to the outside and the light to the inside. So what you do is you just pick up some glue, fold over, and here's a quick tip. Use clothespins to hold these while they're drying. It's going to make this project go a lot faster if you don't have to sit there and hold these to dry. Drag them in the glue, fold them over, hold them. So you're going to repeat that for the number of loops that you need along the outside of your wreath. Next up, I'm creating the smaller loops. And that's with these 4-inch strips. Let's put the dark to the inside this time. So I folded this one the wrong way, no problem. I can turn that over and hold it with my clothespin. The smallest loop is with the 2-inch piece. And what I like to do on these is to give them a little curve just by running my fingers over them. And you create these the same way. Fold them with the clothespin. Curve them, dip them, and hold them closed. And you want to let all of your pieces dry for 10 minutes or so before you release them from the clothespins. So now we're ready to start adding our loops onto the wreath. And to do that, you just dip right into your Aleene's Original Tacky Glue and start laying them in place. As I mentioned, what I love about using the Aleene's Original Tacky Glue is when you pull this project out of your storage box next year, you know that it is going to stay together. Some people think that when you use a hot glue that it's actually quicker, but hot glue is affected by outdoor temperatures. If it's really hot or it's really cold, your pieces can fall off. So what I love about the Aleene's Tacky Glue is I know that I'm going to glue it in place and these pieces are going to stay. And you can see how quickly this goes. As I come to where the loops meet, I may need to adjust just a little bit to fit that last one in. Perfect. Next up, it's the 4-inch pieces that will fit right in line with the others. And because I folded them the opposite way, you can see I have a nice variation to give some depth and interest to the design because these are dark and the outside layer was the lighter side of the paper. So you just continue gluing these all around. So I have my outside row, which was the 6-inch loops. I have this inside row, which is the 4-inch. And my last row are the little 2-inch loops. And what you want to do on these, when you cross them over, you're going to have some extra paper. So just cut that off. And glue these in place. For your 3rd row. Of course, if you wanted to tuck your rows closer together, you can do that. But I wanted to show you how quick and easy these are to make. When you just dip all of these pieces right into the Aleene's Original Tacky Glue, it goes very quickly and these hold right away. So finish putting all 3 rows on and then you can add your berries. This is a Christmas pick that I just cut off each of the berries. Again, just dip them into my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue and glue them in place. On my finished wreath, you can see all of the layers. If you pick scrapbook paper that have different colors to the background, it's a beautiful look on these also. And if you have extra loops left over, you can create quick and easy ornaments. Or you can use a styrofoam cone to create a matching tree. So I've given you my designer secret.
And actually, I think it's back to technique.
It is. I wanted to come up with a project today that was cute, which I really think
love
that this is, but I wanted you to be able to make it quickly.
Okay, go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh,
Keep
well,
talking. Keep
where's it
talking.
going? Wait, where's it going? Where's it going? You know, Mama Aleene saw this and she said, "Can I put this in my house?"
Oh, no.
Look at that back here.
I want it.
So,
cute.
with the hint, here's how I tend to glue. You take the bottle and you put your glue down and you set this down and then you put it on. If you noticed, I showed you how to just dip right into that glue and slap it on. I'm still neat about my crafting, but I wanted to give you some hints on how to speed the process up.
I thought it was very clever. And it was really cool, too, that you went from cones to loops because we went through the book and she's like, well, I like this, I like this, I like this. And again, it is a vintage, well, actually, it's almost an antique project because Mom did it like 50 years ago.
I think it was 1967, I think it said in the first one, 67, 68.
Okay, but the books that I gave you were reprinted from the black and white.
Right.
So it actually probably was like 64, 65.
Okay.
Because
Right.
anything that had a color cover was a reprint.
I didn't know that.
Yep, now you know.
You learn something new every single day. Was that? I totally missed her.